Hey, hi teachers. Instructional guide for primary 3, term 2, week 12. This week we're going to start with length, and there are two booklets. All right, to start off with, I think to get students a sense of the difference between 1 cm and 1 meter. So 1 cm, if you take out the 10 centimeter rule, right, or 20 centimeter ruler, right, 1 cm is about a fingernail, a thumb, right, or forefinger. And then 1 meter, right, you might want to get them to extend their arm. So roughly, right, get them to extend their arms from one fingertip to another fingertip, right? If they extend our arm like a plus sign, from one end to the other end is approximately 100 cm, right? Also known as 1 meter. So um, emphasize this to them because today's practice is going to do a lot on the conversion, right? 1 meter equals 100 cm. But they need to understand the difference between 1 cm and 1 meter, and that 100 cm will make 1 meter. Go through this in terms of measurement. They can either take a measurement tape. If you take a measurement tape, right, it will actually show 142 cm to measure the broom. But if you take two 1 meter rule, right, this portion here is 100 cm or 1 meter. All right, and then the other portion is 42 cm. Total is 142 cm. All right, also known as 1 meter 42 cm. All right, so emphasize on them how they can do the conversion, right? This is 1 meter rule and 42 cm. 1 meter is 100 cm, right? Also known as, sorry, 1 meter is 100 cm, and then the second part is 42 cm. So you add together, you get 142 cm. Okay. Do let them know that if you take the measurement measuring tape, right, you can actually go up to a few meters depending on how long the measurement take, right? And it will show them in terms of 1 meter 42 cm, but it will also show it in cm as well, right? There'll be a meter mark. Unfortunately, I've forgotten to bring the measurement tape, right, to the center. Otherwise, it will be able to show them. Right, get them to do the guided practice. So this is quite easily done, right? Make sure that they able to do the conversions. Pay particular attention on question 3, right? Because a lot of practice could be based on that. Okay, and then quite straightforward. Let's just scroll down. Please do those questions where I've indicated, where I've circled. Okay. Make sure that they are able to do these conversions. And I think there are a few others there, so just go through. I think there's another one here, 7A. So question, this is more in terms of differentiation will be in terms of a question. What is 2 meter 50 cm? But same thing, right? They do the working conversion to 2 meters 200 cm, and then add them up together, you get 250 cm. Okay. Um, let's see. Yeah. So just do those questions that I've circled here. Another one here. Okay. All right. So this is quite important. Okay. Some students would write it as some students, in fact, will write 4 meter 2 cm as 420 cm. Okay, but the idea here is to differentiate the difference between 4 meter 20 cm, 4 meter 2 cm. After conversion, one is 420 cm and the other is 42 cm. All right, then we move on to the next book. Okay, so the next book will be on converting centimeters to meters and centimeters, right? So it's the other way around. So let's start with this lesson here, 180 cm. Just like what they did with time, right? 180 cm. So they got to separate the hundreds and the tens, right? Or the ones, depending on what you have. Here you got hundreds, you got tens, right? So separate the hundreds. So 180 cm is separated into 100 and 80 cm. And 100 cm equals 1 meter. 80 cm is 80 cm. So when you write it, put it together, it's 1 meter 80 cm, also known as 180 cm. Okay, get them do a few more, do all the guard practice here again. Okay, all these questions. So here, right, 345 cm separate the hundreds and the 45, and sorry, the hundreds and the tens, right, and the ones. So you have 300s and you have 45 ones. Right, so you can explain it that way. So 300 meters is converted, 300 cm is converted into 3 meters, no, and so on. Okay, and then please get them to do the some of the secret questions that are provided there. Okay, so this one is quite important to do, right? Because they may write it as 2 meter 60 cm or something like that. No, right? It's 2 meter 6 cm. Okay, then I've got some other questions for them to do, right? But let's see these as well. Right, all about conversion. They need to show working. And then this one, maybe to just demonstrate what they need to do is convert these into cm so that they can compare. Right, so convert into cm. All right, then they will be able to compare which one is longer. Okay, so that's a way of doing this question. All right, same thing here. All right, get them to compare into cm. So 1 meter 80 cm equals to 180 cm. Right, then they can compare or they can match. Right, some of them don't have to do this, right, because they can see it immediately. So that's fine as well. And then there are some word problems there to do with them. Okay, so take note of some of the word problems. For example, this one here. Okay, addition word problem. So here you got to warn them the questions will come in form of addition, subtraction, and then multiplication here. There's one multiplication here, and then also division. And they also need to do conversion as well. Right, so go through these circle questions with them. Yeah, right. So this one will require conversion, 3 meters. So they need to convert into 300 cm. Okay. Minus 155. So he needs 145. And if the question here is asking for meters and centimeters, then they need to present answer this way. Okay. At the moment, these are all scaffolded. And that's it for this week's session. Thank you.